Remember in my previous episode, I mentioned that when two friends fight, secrets are exposed. And that's the exact thing we witnessed in episode 12 of The Real Housewives of Lagos. Secret, heated words. You know what? Let me not jump the gun. Welcome to my channel. My name is Bevlin. If you're new here, do well to subscribe, turn on your notification button so that whenever there's a new post, you would have it. And if you're a regular, thank you for joining me once again. So this is the review of the episode 12 of The Real Housewives of Lagos. The series has been full of drama since day one. And the 12, oh my goodness. Okay, so the ladies were still in Dubai. You're having fun. Tiana's 40th birthday. Laura has apologized to Tiana. She's apologizing to all the girls. And she's apologized to Chioma again, to Iyabo, to Carolyna. They're having a fantastic time. And we got to a scene where the ladies were talking about marriage. So Chioma and Iyabo were discussing marriage. Then I think Carolyna and Mariam were also having a conversation. But then Chioma joined them later. And it turned to be a marriage about herself and her husband, how she got to like the man and how, they got married and the kind of person that he is. And we could see that they were both, she was emotional and the girls were there for her. That was a beautiful scene to witness. Then along the line, I'm picking information that Iyabo is angry, Chioma is disappointed at Carolyna, and Laura is having a good laugh. And really, I am disappointed that we didn't see that scene. That's really goodbyes that led to what we witnessed in this episode, in episode 12. So we understand that Tiana got an apartment for herself and Iyabo. Again, you see, I think Tiana treats Iyabo at a particular level that the girls, or let's say Carolyna, thinks is unfair, but Iyabo is older, as we all know, and Tiana treats her with a certain kind of respect, which some of the girls have come to, accept. Even Chioma, who joined the group, has come to accept. But Carolyna was really not happy that Iyabo and Tiana were going to live in a 2-bedroom apartment while she has to share a room with Chioma, who is your friend. So what is the challenge if you have to share a room with your friend on a friend's trip and you just have to share a room with a friend, someone you call your friend? Why can't you do it? Why can't you sacrifice this privacy you're talking about just for the time that you are there? So Carolyna, we understand, was not happy, so she lashed out at Iyabo. Let's backtrack. I think Carolyna wasn't happy when Iyabo asked her which of her boyfriends got her the bracelet that was missing. That got her so upset and wasn't happy, wasn't in the mood. Carolyna didn't react there and then. She bottled it up again. And so when Iyabo said she was just saying goodbye to the girls and she's leaving to a different place, Carolyna, I think, just lashed out at her because Tiana has treated Iyabo that way for a number of times. The girls have accepted it. So, but Carolyna, she didn't accept it. And so she was like really upset previously with the bracelet issue. And then this one again got her upset. So, she lashed out. And we understand that Iyabo couldn't have it. She was like, wait, were you just rude to me? What just happened here? You can't talk to me like this. She was just about to land a punch where I hear Chioma came in, as always, to standing for her friend, to support her friend. And then she was thrown onto the mirror and, she said she has bruises all over. And I'm really disappointed at the producers and the directors. I mean, what haven't we seen in this series? Why didn't you share that part with us? We should have seen when Iyabo was throwing Chioma away and tried to hit. I mean, it would have been an embarrassment to be on national television, but what we've seen, they've embarrassed themselves enough. Even in this episode 12, so much embarrassment. But I'll get there. So, that incident happened. Iyabo was really pissed. She wanted to wound Carolyna, and Carolyna is like, they always want to fight and throw a punch and all that, but you cannot disrespect people and expect them to react in a way that you would react when you are angry. So Iyabo's style is to throw a punch. She said it several times that if you come for her, she's going to hit you. She's going to come physical with you. And I think that's what we saw. The producer didn't show us that episode. And so Carolyna is like, why do they always want to throw a punch and all of that? But you can't disrespect somebody or treat somebody badly and expect the person to react the way you would react. Everybody's different, and that's what Carolyna fails to get. So Chioma said she asked Carolyna to apologize. Carolyna says she's already apologized, so she's not going to apologize. We didn't see that part. But then again, they went to this pool party, they were having fun, they were sitting down having a conversation, then that issue came up again. I think for Chioma, she really wanted Carolyna to apologize to Iyabo sincerely and, just for her, speak the truth. As to she telling her to apologize again because she didn't apologize sincerely before when she maybe apologized already. I mean, a lot of issues over there. And so Chioma and Carolyna were upset, and then they started throwing heated words at each other. I mean, elegant, beautiful ladies on national television disrespecting themselves, disrespecting each other in a way that is, embarrassing and uncalled for. And Tiana said English woman Chioma is fighting using vocabs. And clearly you could, I can't repeat the words that they used. It was so embarrassing. It was uncalled for. It was uncouth of them. You can't have two billionaires disrespect each other like this. Iyabo was quite upset, even when Chioma was trying to get Carolyna to apologize for the way she treated Iyabo, because she thought that Iyabo has treated them well and she's older and she's nice. And so, why would you disrespect somebody who's been nice, nothing but nice to you? Even when Carolyna had an issue with Laura, it was Iyabo's intention, it was Iyabo's thinking that we need to bring you girls together so you can discuss your issue and so we can have some peace in the group, like iron out your issues and then everyone will be fine. But then you just flip out on this person, and Chioma just got scared, I think, at what she saw, what she witnessed in the room, that, okay, if Carolyna can do this to a respectable or a respected Iyabo, then who am I? Okay, so that's Chioma's problem. She was actually concerned about her, putting aside the fact that she really likes and respects Iyabo. We've seen that clearly. She likes her, she respects her, she adores Iyabo, and it's really beautiful to watch. And then again, Chioma was angry and upset because even when Iyabo threw her out of the way just to hit Carolyna, Carolyna didn't come back to her to find out if she was hurt or okay. So it was like, okay, I stood in the way for you, I was thrown aside, and you didn't even bother to even ask how I'm doing, or if I had any bruises, or if I had any injuries, nothing of the sort. And so Chioma was like, even though I stood in to fight for you, you didn't even care about me, like you don't care about anybody, and you're not even remorseful about what has happened, and you don't want to apologize to this person that I love and I've told you not to disrespect. Okay, so Chioma was totally upset with Carolyna, and I think the ladies could have found a better way to communicate their grievances or their dislike about what happened. But to go on national television and then use such heated verbal exchanges, there are other series like this. I don't see the people do this, so why would our sisters like Lagos, Nigeria, why would housewives, like beautiful, elegant women, your class, your caliber, your money, what you do for a living, why would you go on national television and then disrespect each other in this magnitude? It was unnecessary. They could have found better way to handle it. And for Carolyna, when you are having a problem, when you're having a banter with somebody, I'd really prefer that you deal with the person directly than bring the person's family in it. That's like a different ball game together. You can disrespect me if you're having a banter, but to bring in my family, that's like another level. And that's where Chioma, she wanted to get to Carolyna, but I think she used Iyabo to, sent a message to Carolyna that's no, this, you cannot talk about my family like that. And I really disagree with Carolyna for bringing in Chioma's family. Chioma was insulting just Carolyna, not her child, not her previous marriages, nothing of the sort. And so Carolyna had to just stick to that. But we've seen in previous episodes that Carolyna doesn't do that. She goes for you and she comes for your family. And that is super, super, super wrong, okay? That is so wrong. That is disrespectful to the elders of the family. I mean, you cannot do that. And for two friends, they're not going to be friends after this. Like, I don't think it's going to happen. Chioma really likes Iyabo. She was just protecting her. She likes her friend Carolyna. She wanted it to work, but it didn't happen that way. I mean, for you, what do you think? I think they could have found a better way to channel their anger, a better way to, communicate about these things. And again, the directors didn't show us that, but I really wanted to watch. I don't know, I just wanted to see, because I mean, we've seen enough. Tiana's birthday, lots of issues, lots of fights, and two friends, just going apart, to the extent that in the last scene where they wanted to go for races, but for a race, and then it couldn't happen. They went to, I think, the beach somewhere to just have fun, and Carolyna wasn't there. I think Tiana didn't invite her, or she didn't just want to come. I mean, 6 friends at the end of the day for a very, very big announcement, like a new baby. She wasn't even there to celebrate it. Okay, it was just 5 out of 6, and it's really disappointing, it's shocking, it's sad that it has gotten to that point. I'm not sure what the next episode, if there's going to be one, would be, or the next season would have. But I think that the ladies have a long way to go. Iyabo didn't hide how she felt. She just wanted Carolyna to realize that what she did was wrong, and that she needed to apologize to her, but she didn't do that. And for her to have an exchange with Chioma again over her when she's sitting there, like, surprised her. So as you could see, she was just sitting there and watching Carolyna. She just was just watching her get back at Chioma, back and forth. And I'm like, what's happening here? And Laura, Laura is just having a good time with all this that has happened. And I hear now Chioma went into Laura's room and was like, I understand what happened, and I think that was unnecessary. I mean, Chioma, you've been friends with this lady. If nothing at all, you've had like moments, like very good moments, and so there's no need for you to go to her the other person whom she's been fighting with and then say, I understand you, and that's like basically saying that I'm on your side now. Okay, I think that was unnecessary. That was extreme. That was unnecessary. But then to Laura, back to Laura again. She just had a good time with the girls. Like, she's laughing. Like, two friends are fighting. And for her, it's like, now my point has been made that Carolyna is not what you guys think she is. And I fought with her, and you guys were on her side, and now you see what I've been dealing with, and she's just happy that these two girls have fought. I mean, no matter what, you don't have to be happy when, like, at someone's downfall. Like, there's nothing funny about it. But I mean, you can't blame her. She's had her time, and now it's Chioma's turn and Carolyna's turn as well. So that just happened. I think episode 12 is the hottest episode, and really hoping that the next seasons or episode would have better way of the ladies having to communicate their anger. So yeah, this is just about it. What did you think about the whole series, especially with episode 12, the way the ladies exchange these verbal words? What way would you think they would have, like, what other means would they have used to better communicate their opinions and then their grievances or their anger or how they felt? Right, do also leave that in the comment section. My name is Beverly Langdon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you again in the next review. Do well to subscribe, turn your notification button so that whenever there's a new post, you get it. Thank you for watching. Bye.